Bonjour, mes amis. Je m'appelle Effing Controller. I'm playing Uncharted Waters New Horizons. I don't know how to say that in French right now for some reason. Je joue Uncharted Waters New Horizons pour le SNES. I don't know what SNES would be in French. I don't really care. So we're in Bordeaux, and we're just returned from our circumnavigation of North America, which I just noticed is incomplete. You can see that there's a little black rectangle over Baffin Island there. If you don't know where Baffin Island is, too bad, because I can't show you. I can't use my mouse to show you. It's that... if you know where Greenland is, it's just directly west of that. That little rectangle. There you go. That's what I'm missing. I don't know how I missed that, because I was up there rambling about how annoyed I am at being there, so you'd think I would make an effort to not be there as much as possible, but I'm going to have to go back. So, there's that, and there's also something in the South Pacific that I missed, so I'm going to have to do another voyage, regrettably, and it also looks like I kind of half-assed the Sakhalin Island area and Japan and all that stuff, so that kind of sucks. But we will go back eventually. But we have other things to attend to here at home in Europe. And I'm going to go to the professor to start with so that I can give him some of my more choice discoveries. He was waiting for us. I just imagine him wearing some frilly negligee. He has a couple glasses of rosé poured for us. And some rose petals scattered about his castle. Okay, that's a little bit too elaborate. I'm kind of a weirdo. Okay, so the giant ground sloth is for sure one that we're going to give to him, rather than give it to the Dutch Governor General, and you can see he's going to probably give us a lot of money. Yup. 10 ingots, that's not too bad. The Archaeopteryx is also one that we're going to give to him, or sell to him. Bullshit bird. That's not too bad. Who else, or what else? I don't think we took any people. Who else is probably not correct. The blue whale, probably. That's a little bit of a difficult one. I'm doing that mostly out of principle. I don't know if it's that valuable, but I think everything else is fairly, especially the piranha. I think the piranha is actually one of the least valuable ones in the game for some reason. I'm comfortable giving everything else to the Governor General if he wants them. These are pretty much, I think that we've got every single discovery. That wasn't even that much. Well, okay. You know what? Actually, there's a way you can check. Let's go back in here. So there you go. If you say rumor to him, he will tell you where the game has a location for a village. It may not be there because of the way that the villages are randomly assigned, but if he says there's nothing new to tell you, you have hit every village. We have hit every village that is in the game. So, that's good news and bad news. The good news is, of course, we've got every village, but the bad news is that we have no way of really gaining too much more fame. We have 30,000, that's pretty good. Once we report to Mercator, and we have a little bit more discovery to do, but not really that much. We're going to have a hard time getting up to that 40,000. So I'm going to go up to the Governor General and see what he wants. I wouldn't normally have a problem getting to 40,000. I could probably get to 40,000 off of the discoveries and off of the map charting that I've done. I was wondering why it was pausing. What was I saying? That totally threw me for a loop. I completely have forgotten what I was talking about. Oh, I would normally be able to get to that fame without any problems, but I do also want to become a duke. So I don't think... Those aren't mutually exclusive goals in the game, but they're pretty close. I mean, the Governor General, basically, you get your rank at the expense of fame. So that's kind of crummy. Let's see what Mercator says to us. He, once again, presumes that we're here to help him with more information. That is a lot for discoveries or for map charting, but he would say something like, you've done it. You are amazing. He would basically, if we had discovered enough to complete the map, he would go into this spiel and tell us how great we are. But again, we have missed some. One of which is actually really key to getting that end game thing to trigger. But I'm not so concerned about that right now because I've got other things to attend to. First of all, we need to get more money. Second of all, we need to go get our fucking boat that's been sitting in Antwerp for a while. Okay. Let's go talk to the Governor General real quick. See if we can get him to send us on some kind of mission. Hopefully he won't take discoveries. And one thing I should actually test is to see if you are out of discoveries, if he will ask you for discoveries. That would be bad. Bad design. But let's see what he says. Oh, that's easy. That's great. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. You can, the weird thing to me is that sometimes you'll usually get those if you're playing the pirate path, I guess. You'll be sent around to go talk to the miscellaneous rulers in Europe to go make treaties with them from your monarch. And those are nice because there's no work involved. You just go talk to them, and that's it. Oh wait, we just went right by Antwerp, which is where our boat is. We're gonna wait until the morning. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go to the shipyard and pick up our boat. Receive ship. Hey there! Yeah, I would like to add it. So yeah, we do have to hire a substantial amount of crew. Let's look at the fleet. We have a fleet of 2 ships. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that ship. I just love how it looks. You can see on the top left set of columns there's the little circly thing and then the saily thing with an arrow going through it. Because the game works realistically, I guess, in the sense that you will only get you can only go as fast as your slowest ship. I don't know how that was hard to say, but so we've got the tulip, and we're going to fill that up with men. Gross. Okay, let's go to the cafe, hire up some folks. We should be able to get a lot of crew in pretty short time. I'm delighted! Alright, let's fill it up. 132. That's gonna take a little bit of time, but we'll be okay. Oh, he's the captain. Yeah, that's not gonna stand. This aggression will not stand. Let's appoint. No, shit. That's not what I wanted. Let's have Ernst be the captain of that. And then I think I might have Hans be the captain of this. I'm probably going to moor the bumfondle. Oh, I just get a little kick every time I say that. Just because the bumfondle is not suited for what I'm intending to do, I guess. Which is combat. I'm not going to... That's obvious. You know, one thing I should do while I'm here is see if I can buy carronades. Carronades are a type of cannon. So let's take a look. Nope. That doesn't even have room for them. Oh, they only have cannons. That's okay, actually. I'm not going to get too fussy about all the cannons that I have. So, you'll be invincible in battles. The thing with cannons is, I'll show you all the different ones. There's Sakers, which I guess is how they're pronounced. The best thing about this gun is its price. It is extremely cheap. 5 gold as opposed to 360 gold. They have a range of 1 and they do next to no damage. Demi-culverins do a little bit more damage. And they also have long range. But again, they're fairly cheap. Culverins are the only other gun really worth considering in this. They have extremely long range. don't do a whole lot of damage, but the range is just absolutely ridiculous on them. I think these are kind of halfway between cannons and culverins. I don't really use them. Demi-cannons are like cannons, except cheaper. They don't do as much damage, but they have short range. But we're going to just stick with cannons. Cannons are all we need. Booyah. We are fitted out with cannons. We are a mean, lean fighting machine. We're going to have to go to the lodge. And, you know, since it's going to take me a few times to crew up our ship, I'm going to probably just off-screen this real quick. So hang on. One moment. Alright, we've got the Tulip fully crewed. And we're going to give it an Abraham Lincoln on there. It's going to look pretty honest, I guess. Now we're going to go into the Mediterranean and see if we can go pick a fight. The thing with full rigged ships, or any big ship that you use for combat purposes primarily, is that the overhead for operating them is extremely high. And you can also see that we have completely negated the long-term operability of our fleet with that ship. The other thing, too, is that these ships are considerably slower than the La Real, so we're going to have a little bit of a tough time. There's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart sailing. But we will still be in pretty good shape. Now, let's hope that this is a British guy, because I would love to showcase the destructive power of the full rigged. If I can. Nope, you're Dutch. Curses. But yeah, you can already tell that there's a huge difference in our maneuverability. We only have 13 days worth of provisions, which is pretty bad. The only reason we even have that is because we have the La Real still in our fleet, and it's... Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do anyway. Oh, you're British. You're dead. If I can get into a good position. Now, this is another problem with it, is that it is fairly slow. But we'll see if we can get into a interesting battle here, I guess. I don't know. It might still be interesting, because I think we'll still be able to catch up with them. We've got so much crew on our ship. And I didn't assign enough people to combat, so this could be very interesting. One thing I will do, I guess, is show you guys the cannon on this. And I think I'm going the wrong way to do that. I think the range is 2. It could just be 1, though. It is 2. Ouch! That was horrible for them. Oh, please don't do that. You don't do that. Oh God. It's better that than they getting than them getting shot to pieces, I guess. But and the maneuverability on these things is so bad. You can see. Ugh. We might just sink him outright, but we'll see. Please stop chasing him like that. Oh, you are dumb. You are so dumb. You can't command. I forgot that you can't command your other ships for some reason, but there you go. Fortunately, we should be able to end this with a duel. Maybe. Next thing I have to do is get that ship moored so that we don't run into this problem. But anywho, we're gonna duel with Robert here with our claymore in hand. Oof. And we're considerably better at combat now, but let's just keep our fingers crossed. Nice. We're getting favorable. We're doing pretty favorably. This could be wrong, though. Yeah. Not wrong enough. Let's do a lash. Nice. And a parry. Once you get good enough, all you have to do is pick your high card, because inevitably you'll still just whittle them down. Excellent. Nice, that should do it. See, that was so much easier, and he even out-leveled us, but whatever, we won. There's Gus, he's my current first mate. Beautiful. You know what? I just noticed we got a garnet brooch from them, or brooch, I guess. But we haven't been selling any of our trinkets that we've picked up from other fleets. We're definitely gonna pick up some ships, and damn it, I don't even know what to name these guys. I'm just gonna be boring. Let's get the other galleon, and then we can just pick 2 carracks and we're good. There we go. You know what, I just realized George is technically 6 letters, so I'd have to hyphenate it. I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's just put Ringo in. Just gonna skip George entirely. Ringo. No, I shouldn't even have bothered deleting. I just need to get these and move right along. So these are not gonna stay in my fleet. Oh, snap, son! Yep, I said it. Okay, so one thing about having cannons is you have to keep gunpowder on board. Whoops. And we need to put a little bit more on than that. I like to have about 60 or 50. 50 is pretty typical. So that's one disadvantage of having cannons, but it's, you know, it's a fair trade, you know. So let's load up the bum fondle. Kind of glad that some of the crew on the bum fondle got killed, because that means I will be able to sail for a little longer. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to load these guys up as much as I can with food and water. And then we're going to sail into probably going to sail into Lisbon, which I think is nearby. No, they won't. Did we already pass it? Yeah, it's down there. And we're sailing pretty well, actually. Let's wait until daylight. And you can see, I mean, once you get one of these ships, the game is easy mode. You can, you know, if you run into a pirate that has, you know, like Kyra Din, who you don't really want to duel necessarily, you can just shoot him apart. That's all you need to do. Your ship is so durable that you're not going to really face any issues with his cannons or anything like that. What was I doing? I'm going to transfer crew off of these captured ships because they're just going to get sold. Not the crew. We don't play that way. Slavery! It's a bad thing. And we're going to... Although in honesty, that's probably exactly what would happen to these guys in real life. We're going to dismiss the remaining men, and we're going to transfer cargo from ship to ship, just to save a little bit of scratch. Water's free, so I might not even bother with that. I don't know why I even did that. Wait, why is it like that? I can't do math. No! Oh, curse you. That's right. Okay. We'll just get rid of all that food. We'll just leave it on the docks. Have the seagulls eat it. Okay, and then we're going to go to the item shop and sell off some of the shit that we've pilfered from the British and stuff. Actually, we're not going to do that, I guess. We're going to go to the shipyard and sell off our ships. And we're going to get a pretty penny for them. Now, the full rigged is a great combat ship if you are in an area that's fairly rich with ships. But the problem is that you're often not. You're not going to be, you know, at the stage in the game where you usually get a full rigged, the the AI is kind of spread out all around the world, so you're not really going to be guaranteed to run into too many ships. So the real benefit of having a full rigged is using it for trade. They are definitely one of the best trading ships in the entire game. So what I might do is I might refit our full rigged ship. Not yet, I guess, but I will eventually do this so that I can sail for a greater distance and also carry more cargo, and with more cargo we'll be able to carry more trade goods. It's optimal to have a full fleet of full rigged ships, but we can deal without it. I'm just gonna go kill some time until 8 o'clock. There we go. We're gonna go to the item shop and sell off some of our trinkets. I think we have just a couple of shawls and then that brooch, but shawls are practically worthless. Yeah, 1,500. You can actually, whenever you sell anything to the item shop, you can just say no, and then he'll increase the price for you that he'll give you. So always do that. He may not do it on the first try, but just keep trying, so he'll eventually do it. See, like he didn't do it there. He probably won't do it now that I've mentioned it again. You are a jerk. Please? Come on. I don't know if it's like 50-50 whether or not he'll do that. It could be based off of your charisma stat or something like that. You jerk. You're ruining my live performance art. You are not cooperating. Just give me the same price. Oh my god. Screw you. Sell the brooch. A beautifully designed brooch set with beautiful garnets. We definitely want to increase that, because we'll get like, I don't know, 1,200 or 12,000 for it. God, you're a jerk. Is it only like one time per one per customer? I don't know. This is weird. You suck. Well, tell you what, we'll just sell it. One more time. You are the worst. That is so... I just am imagining this in real life. Like, here, I would like to sell this garnet brooch to you. Well, I'll take it for 10,000 gold. No, I don't agree with that price. Okay, well, let's, we'll see what else you got. I would like to sell you this garnet brooch. Ah, well, I can sell that to you for 10,000 gold pieces. I don't think I'll take that price. Well, let's see what else you have. I would like to sell you this garnet... Ad infinitum. We'll just sell this shit off and call it good. Especially with the silk shawl. That amount of gold is negligible. We're not going to get too fussy about that. Actually, let's look at Ernst real quick. He did gain a combat level, okay. And he's getting real close to being a duke. So hopefully that'll happen in the near future. Oh, we're in... Oh, that's right. I went to Lisbon for a reason, too. This might be our duke-inducing... visit. I don't know. Let's talk to King Manuel, who looks like he desperately needs a shower.
The Dutch Governor General always has good ideas like that. Please tell him I am in favor of hot dogs and candy.
Okay, let's just go. All of the rulers in this game are totally fat, except for, I think, Suleiman. Suleiman doesn't look too terrible. Actually, in the Italian Governor General guy, doesn't look too bad. 13 days, let's go. Let's go see if he's going to make us a duke, because I think we're almost there. And you can see that these ships are just so slow. You're out of range. I'm wondering who that is to the south of us. It's Gabriel Cannoli! Take the cannoli. Alright. We're just gonna ignore him and crawl our way to Amsterdam. You can see that we are being outrun by a ship. That's like the first time that's happened since the beginning of the game. Good grief. And I should actually be showing this. The reason why we're, it's purely based on wind. Now that we have the wind at our back, we're going fairly quickly, but in the, La Real, the wind direction practically doesn't make any difference. Oh, he must be going after Jacques. Well, good luck. Oh, goodness. Because he just turned around when he saw him sailing by. Or maybe he was doing something else. Who knows? Let's go to the guy that looks like a loaf of cheddar cheese. This looks awful.
You accepted my treaty? Good work. As a reward, please accept this title.
Marquis von Bohr. Oh, come on. We've got one more rank then. That is so obnoxious. You get no particular benefit until you get to Duke. All the other ranks are, I don't know what they do. I'm sure they do something. I shouldn't say that they don't do anything, but somebody out there probably knows better than I do, but yeah, we've got 2 of those giant coats of arms things, so yay us. Oh wait, I was gonna look at something on there. Oh shit. God damn it. We've got 33,000 adventurer fame. That's pretty good. But you can see most of our stats. We've got, is that seamanship? The anchor? I don't remember what that is, but that's maximum. Our wisdom, I think, is 100. Our courage is the fist, I think. Well, regardless, we're doing pretty well. Those 2 off to the top right, the sword and the fist, those increase with combat, and obviously we're just barely combat experienced, so that's why those are fairly low. So yeah, I think I'm going to pause here for the time being. We're going to refit our ship and go on a trading voyage, probably to the Pacific, and then I'm going to take us into the Arctic, and this is bound to be actually probably our most difficult journey, because we're going to be in the full rigged ship, and if we get stuck up in the Arctic with unfavorable wind, we won't go anywhere. With the La Real, you at least can move without favorable wind, but with any other ship or any other type of ship, you're pretty much boned. So this could be kind of tough, and also this is going to be a long trip regardless, so we're going to fully circumnavigate the world and hopefully make a lot of money and hopefully finish up some of our discoveries and hopefully finish the game pretty soon. Because I thought we were a lot closer, but since I kind of screwed the pooch, we're not. So we'll get everything squared away here in the coming episodes. In the meantime, I will see you guys later. This has been Effing Controller playing... Have a good day. That's not the name of the game at all. This is Uncharted Waters New Horizons. I'll see you guys later.